Hey Disney, family and friends out there. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am reading this. Journey into Imagination with Figment. Oh, hello. I am the Dream Finder. I search the universe looking for new ideas, anything that sparks the imagination, and you never know what kind of figment you may come up with. Would you like to meet my favorite? He's got two tiny wings, eyes big and yellow, horns of steers, but a lovable fellow from head to tail. He's royal purple pigment, and there, voila, you've got a figment. Oh, Dreamfinder, I'm just right. You just need a dash of childish delight. Are you ready to dream and create figment? I am. How do we start? Don't worry, Figment. All we need is just one little spark. One little spark. Let's go. One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creations, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. Look, Dreamfinder, my first spark. I'll put that in the idea bag. That's marvelous. Now let's find more sparks so our imagination can take flight. Jumping into art will be a great place to start. What makes your eyes happy can put a smile in your heart. Let's mix red and gold from autumn flowers, purple and blue from twilight hours, green summer hills and rainbows play a part, a painter's brush, a work of art. With splashes of paint and colors all around, when we draw and paint, new ideas are found. Wow, 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 what's all this? We'll discover amazing adventures in a book. Dive right in and take a look. Dreamfinder, words are like pictures you read, and pictures are like words you can see. That's right, Figment, and with so many ideas, there are endless stories for you and for me. Now, Figment, you're going to leave the page, turn up the lights, and hit the stage. Some happy songs, some snappy dances, costumes and sets, spoofs and romances, with laughs and tears, and footlights all aglow. The sparks imagine a brand new show. Hey Dreamfinder, now what am I hearing? Music and notes with songs in your ear. When dancing and singing, the sparks just appear. Now, Figment, what about science? I see rockets soaring toward outer space. With your imagination, you can visit any place. Look, Dreamfinder, electron beams and crystal prisms, gyroscopes and magnetisms, holograms. Hold on, Figment, the idea bag is full. Then let's start imagining new things. Now wait, let's get these ideas to the dream port and we can use our imaginations. This is the Dreamport Dreamfinder. I can't wait. And I've made a special spark just for you. Figment, I love it. What a beautiful spark. I use my imagination, Dreamfinder. You certainly did with imagination. A dream can be a dream come true with just that spark in me and you. Okay, so I want to share my thoughts on right now on how Disney can fix the Journey to Imagination ride with Figment once and for all. And just hear me out. I would have loved to see a reimagined version inspired by the movie Inside Out. Now, I know people are saying, what are you talking about? Figment is not even in that movie. Are you crazy? But just listen, just hear me out for a second. In the movie Inside Out, there are so many Journey into Imagination vibes in that movie. So what if instead guests would ride on a train and travel through Riley's imagination and Figment could be your host? How cool would that be? But we all know, just as long as Disney keeps Figment in the entire portion of the ride, because we definitely don't want him to leave the ride, but maybe Disney could find a way to include Figment as well. And if I was a Walt Disney World Imagineer, I would name the new ride Journey into Riley's Imagination with Figment. So let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think of that idea. Would you rather see Journey to Imagination with Figment have some Disney IP, or would you rather see an Inside Out attraction be its own, rather be just its own separate ride? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, keep it real with Dan, signing out. And guys, one more quick thing I want to say about the ride. From the 1980s to the mid-1990s, the original Journey to Imagination ride was better and included Dreamfinder as well. And the ride was like, I don't know, it was like twice as long as the current version is right now. And in the early 2000s, Disney lost their sponsorship to the original Journey to Imagination ride, sponsored by Kodak. And ever since that happened, the ride has returned, but it's never been the same ever since. And the current version was also lacking a story. And if Disney was going to fix this make a new version of Journey to Imagination once and for all, and make it themed to Inside Out, it needs to have a story, because the movie Inside Out has a really cohesive story. It's a very energized type of storyline, and it needs to have a scene in the portion in the new version of the ride where there's some sort of scare moment, like some sort of fear. Like in the first movie, you seen in the movie where all the emotions from the control center were trying to wake Riley up from her dream, and there is a scary clown. So maybe Disney could add a scene portion of that into that ride, and then somehow have a little bit of a little bit of fear, a moment where guests feel like they're in some sort of danger, and then soon after you leave, you reunite, and there's a happy ending to that, and then you have like a celebration or something. So just think about it. That would be super cool, I would think.